Hello, everybody, and welcome. Len Mooney here, and I want to welcome you to this Friday special edition of Lunch with Len. For those of you who are regulars, you know that we normally do this on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I threw up a special Friday edition today. I'll come back to that in a moment, but first let me introduce to you those who may not know us. This is Laura Slowinski's over here with me. She's going to do part of today's training. You want to say hi, Laura?
Hi, everybody. Happy Friday.
Yeah, there you go. And we seem to have a number of people on here. And I got to tell you, in all honesty, I'm a little bit confused about how Webinars on Air is working with this one. But hello, Carol, Frank. Hello, Frank. And Mario, Marcia, Bill, Doug, and Pamela. And who else is here? At any rate, let's see. Hi, Laura. Okay. I threw up this special training, and I tried to work within the Webinars on Air system. The reason you're seeing some strange things like, Bill, it says it's Tuesday, and Chris says it's Tuesday, is because what I did is I created a new webinar and tried to keep it so that all of your links were still active and would still work. And the Webinars on Air system did a couple of strange things. Let me just leave it at that. We don't want to spend time trying to debug Webinars on Air today. What we are going to do is we're going to work with the Stop the Soak funnel and the Pro Partner System. Just the briefest of introduction, just in case there's anybody here who doesn't understand where we're getting this stuff from, the Pro Partner System. This is part of the Shift Up group or Shift Up team, and it's in Asanti Organics. We are members, distributors, etc. in Asanti Organics. And one of our missions in life, one of our passions, is to stop the soak. The hundreds of chemicals, thousands of chemicals that are in our environment that are soaking each and every one of us and our families, our homes, etc. on a daily basis. And Doug and Jody Firebaugh, who are leading the Shift Up team, have been kind enough to produce these funnels for us, and these funnels are awesome. I'm going to take you to the funnels. I'm going to show you the Shift Up funnel, or the Stop the Soak funnel. Sorry, Stop the Soak funnel. And we're going to look at some of the details of how to use the funnel. We're going to cover things like, where are those emails? What is being sent out to my customers? If somebody opts in, what do they get? Where do I find the scripts? How can I modify the funnel? Where do I find these pictures? How can I change them? How can I add my own personal link? What do I do with all this stuff? So we're going to cover all that, and I'm going to try to do it in somewhat of a methodical fashion. I'm going to ask you to be a little bit forgiving with me because it's the first time I've trained on this funnel, so we'll see how it goes. At any rate, I'm going to go to screen share. I'm going to start into the funnel and start showing you where all these bits and pieces are. Carol, yeah, you're going to have to catch up. I'm going to show you where all these bits and pieces are. And at some point, I'm going to come back off screen share and turn it over to Laura, who's going to show you how to take the figures into Canva and modify them for your own purposes. And hopefully, in the next half hour or so, we'll have put all the pieces together for you. So here I go to screen share and presenting to everyone. And what I'm going to do is I actually have to bring up my email because that's where I have all the login information tucked away. I am going to log into the ignore all this stuff. This is irrelevant. I just have to go get my login. I thought I already had it up and I don't. Sorry about that. Okay, we're going to log into the Tools Rock virtual office. And this is where the Partner Pro system resides. So if you're not in the Partner Pro system with us, then you don't have access to this stuff. If you're not in the Partner Pro system and you want access, if you're in my team, get with me and I'll tell you how to get in here. If you're not in my team, if you're with somebody else, get with the person who has sponsored you into Asante Organics, and they will explain to you how to get here. If all else fails, get in touch with me and I'll help you. And there's no recruiting here. We're not cross-recruiting or anything else. I'm just doing a training today. So here we are in the Partner Pro system. And up here, I'll just show you where these funnels are. We'll start there. Up here under Tools, you have a main menu bar across the top. Under Tools, you have the Done For You marketing funnels. And I'm going to just click on websites. And here they are. So these are complete funnels. And the only one we're going to worry about today is the Silent Soak funnel. I don't think we'll have time to do anything else. We might touch on the Closing Magnet funnel, but let's stay with the Silent Soak funnel today. What is the Silent Soak funnel? It is, and I hope everybody knows what a funnel is. This is a funnel that takes someone who's interested through to an ebook that if they enter their name and email address, they're going to get a copy of the book. So in my case, my link for the Silent Soak funnel is silentsoak.com/Len. So if you're in the back of your Partner Pro system and you've done what I showed you here, you've simply gone to the Done For You funnels, you can find your links right here. And if I click on that link, I'm going to open it in a new tab. If I click on that link, it brings me to the Silent Soak funnel. I want to stop the video. So I'm not going to play the video. So someone looking at this funnel is going to get a video, and they're going to get the ability to get this book, the Stop the Soak book, with 10 simple shifts you can do by entering their name and email address. So there are several things we want to look at. First off, in the simplest of all possible worlds, without doing any modifications or anything else, you can share this funnel right here to your Facebook, your Twitter, or your Google Plus account, simply by clicking on these share buttons. And let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you. If I click on my Facebook share button right here, it's going to open me up in Facebook. Now, if you're in the Partner Pro system, you have already entered your information in the social media area. It knows what your Facebook address is. And if you have any issues or trouble with that, I'm not going to go to that level of training today. I'm not going to train you on how to set up your Partner Pro system. If you need help, ask. But here we are. We can simply share this on our timeline, or as is always the case in a Facebook share, we can share it to a friend's timeline, which I don't recommend unless you've asked your friend if it's okay. You can share it in a group. And if you need training on sharing in groups, we do a Tuesday webinar at 5 o'clock Pacific time every Tuesday called Digging for Gold. And one of the things we do is we train on how to share in Facebook. So you can share to a group, you can share in a private message. And if I just pick one of these, share it to my timeline, for example, they click on that, and go ahead and click on post to Facebook, it's going to share this thing out to Facebook. So it's that simple. You can get started without doing anything else. You can go right into your funnel and you can do these shares. Okay? Now, as those of you who are familiar with webinars on air know, I cannot see the chat right now. So if you have questions, put them up in the chat. Laura, I hope you can still see the chat, correct?
Yeah, I can see the chat, and Chris had already said she forgot about the share buttons, and so that was a good review for her. And then she said she had to get my granddaughter back here last night to help me upload from the iPad to Instagram with one I made in Canva. Okay. So,
well, that's why we have grandchildren, Chris, so they can help us with our uploads. Okay, so this is the absolute simplest thing you can do with this funnel. Now you may have questions about, okay, if I share it to Facebook, what happens next? What do my people see? What are they going to do? What happens when they click on it? Hold on, we're going to go through all that. So step one, the absolute simplest share you can do. Share it directly from being inside the Partner Pro system. I'm going to close this. So you can share to Facebook, share to Twitter, share to Google+. And in a moment, we'll actually look at the funnel and look at what people see as they move through it. Now, the next thing that you might want to know is about scripts that are available to you. If you're going to share it, you can customize it. You can either write your own scripts, or you can use scripts that have been pre-written for you. If you look up here, and again, let me stop for a minute. There's a whole bunch of other stuff here. There's capture pages with custom redirect. There's editable video pages, videos, texting, but we're not going to do a complete training on the Partner Pro system here. I'm only covering what you need to use this funnel to get started today. Don't worry about the rest of it. Okay? Now, under training, under the train tab, right there, click the train tab. Woo, here comes the train. Okay. Under the train tab, under lead gen. So I went from train to lead gen. Scripts. You might want to make a note. Train to lead gen to scripts. Well, that was complicated. How's come I have to push so many buttons? Because there's a whole lot more features in here that aren't filled in yet, but this is the one you need today. And once again, we're only focusing today on what you need today. Actually, you don't even need these scripts today. You can do it without them. But here's the scripts. Now I'm here for inviting to the silent soak. There are a bunch of pre-written scripts for you. Hey, I just found out how many toxins I was putting in my body and in my children. Whoa, check this out. So you can, this video is so eye-opening. Right, I'm not going to read all these. You can read them for yourself. These are pre-written scripts that you can use. So let's just grab one of these.
I so love that.
Isn't this beautiful? I mean, this is so friggin' awesome. What these people have done is so awesome. Okay, let me go backwards. Actually, rather than go backwards, because I know going backwards doesn't work properly, let me just go back to tools. And again, one step at a time, the Done For You marketing funnels, here they are, the Silent Soak page. I'm going to load it in a new tab. I'm going to right click it, open it in a new tab. So I just have a new tab there. Now, let's say I want to share it to Facebook again, but I want to put in that custom script. Well, all I have to do is paste it in. How about that? Okay. And then I can hit my share button. So you have these custom scripts that you can use if you want to share these things. Or let's share it to Twitter. Now the simple thing comes up that says "Welcome to the Silent Soak," but all I have to do is replace that with my script, and you notice that I now have 2 HTTP blah 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 blahs. I can just get rid of one of them. Got 11 too many letters in there, so let me just get a couple of these out, and now I have 14 too many letters. Maybe I can take the whoa out. So the point is, I can modify this a little bit. Okay, so I just found out how many. Now I'm ready to share it to Twitter. I can just tweet it out. Bingo, gone to Twitter. Now if I go back and I try to reshare to Twitter right away, it's going to tell me I already shared it. It won't let me do it again. But you got like 21 scripts back there. You can pick another script, share it again. Pick another script, share it again. You can sit here all day long and keep sharing it. Now I don't recommend you do that. I mean, I would recommend that you wait 15 minutes or something in between, or go to one of the other Twitter strategies. Like, for example, many of us use Status Brew is a piece of software that will do auto posts to, it is Status Brew, right? It's the name of it. Yeah, anyhow, if you want to know how to do auto posts to Twitter and stuff like that, ask. We have ways to do that. And again, you have your Google Plus. So I can just sit here. I can add a comment, which would be that paste that button in that I had. I don't think I need that there, but it doesn't matter. It's not gonna matter. Share, bingo. So you can just sit here and share these things out into your social media sites. That's the first thing you can do with them. Okay, let's get away from that. Now, when you do get an opt-in, so let's go out. Did I actually share that to Facebook before? I don't know if I did or not. I don't think I ever hit the share button, did I?
No, you went back.
Okay. Maybe we'll do that in a little bit. Let's go now to how to customize the pictures, because several different images that you can use have been published and over in the Shift Up group. So let's go to that piece of it and show you how to do that, okay? So what I'm going to do, if I can get out of here without hanging up the hay knot, those of you who know me know that I'm infamous for pushing the wrong buttons here. I want to stop the screen share. Stop the screen share. And that should bring us back. Are we back?
We're back.
Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Laura, who's going to show you she's going to show you how to get the images that Jody has put up in the Shift Up group, and how to take them over to Canva and how to modify them for your own purposes. So Laura, you're on.
Okay.
And by the way, it looks to me like we're going to run over a little bit today, ladies and gentlemen. We usually just do a half-hour lunch with Len. We're going to do this. We're going to get through all this training, no matter how long it takes. And yes, this is being recorded. Yes, there is a replay.
Okay. So you can see my screen, right?
I can see your screen.
Okay, awesome. So I'm in the Shift Up group right now, the Shift Up team Facebook group. And I'm going to go down where the images were, because I think she posted them yesterday.
Right.
So here's.
I'm going to whitewash. Okay.
Okay. So here's one. So if you go to the image, you right click on it. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes you have to click on it before you can right click on it. And
yeah, you got to left click to pull it up. Yeah, get the JPEG file.
So anyway, when you get to the image, after you click on it, you right click and you do a save image as, and you put it on your system. Now so wherever you put them, you just have to remember where you put them. And then once you put them there, you hit the save button. You can name it whatever you want or keep it what they call it. And then you continue to do that with all the ones that they have on here. Here's another one.
I love that.
So right click it, save image, then you save it in here. I think I've already saved. Oh, I'll save it again anyway. Maybe I didn't. And then there's one more, I think.
Well, there's one. Let's skip that one for a moment. Go on down just a little farther. Because that's the closing magnet. We'll come back to that at another time. We're not going to do closing magnet today, but there's one where she has all three there. That's the one. She has all three images there. So explain to us how to get those individual images over.
Oh, okay. So if you click on the top one, and then you right click it and you do the same thing, save image. And then you use this right arrow button, takes you to the next one. And then you right click it, save image, save it. Go to the next one, right arrow, click it, save image. And then I think that was it. Yep. Okay. So that was it for that one. And that was it for getting the three. So you just click the top one first, and then you just keep going to the right and saving the images as. Yep, okay. And so then we're going to go to Canva, correct?
Yep.
Is that what you wanted to do? Okay. I'm going to go back up to the one that Jody posted.
Right, okay.
Where did it go? I'm sorry, I passed it.
Yeah, it's down further.
Right here. Yep, okay. So right click this one, and you can do save image as, save it, and then you can go right to Canva. Now you just, this is how I would do it. Create a design. I just go to social media. And then I do an upload. So I click the upload button, upload my own images, and then I go back to the one that I want to upload, which I'm going to pick this one. And then once it uploads it, then all you have to do is click on the picture and grab it over and drop it. Might have to move it around a little bit. Mine, I had to play with the size. Let's see. Okay, then you go to text, grab a subheading, and then here I'm going to want it to be white. So I'm going to click white. And then here is when I have to go back and see what she named it. Okay, so www.silentsoak.com/ and then your username. So I would type Heinz Organic Mom. So I clicked on it. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. Add that in. and then you can click your download button.
Before you do that, Laura, I got a question for you. When you're putting text into Canva like that, they do have an option to add a link. If you look at your menu in the upper right corner, it says copy, arrange, blah blah, and then there's a link. I've never been able to get that to work, and I'm wondering if you have, or if you know, because you just put the Silent SoCom dash organic mom in there, but that's not a clickable link. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but I tried it yesterday and I couldn't make it be a clickable link. And so it may be an upgrade to Canva is required for that to link. I don't know.
Okay, let me try something real quick.
Okay, well, let's not spend any time on that. That's a challenge for us to resolve. I don't know how to do it. And maybe I'll send a help note over to Canva and ask them what's required here.
Oh, well, it tells you, but I can't read it because it's in white. Okay. But yeah, well, what it sounds like is, it looks like when you're in the link, like when you're in the bar, you have to click the whole thing and then click link. And then click apply. It says, looks like you have links in your design. For links to work, please choose. And then there's something here I can't see.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well,
See, we're using the free version of Canva. I'm thinking you have to do an upgrade.
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Anyhow.
All right. I haven't upgraded yet.
If
But
anybody,
yeah, so,
if anybody in the audience knows, I'd be interested in knowing.
let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, so that's really it. Besides figuring that out, that's what I did for mine.
Okay, and so now you download it. Did you already download it, or?
Yep, I already downloaded it.
Okay.
And,
Cool.
and I'll do it again, just so you hit the download button. And then I always do the PNG because those seems to be those are the pictures that don't get messed up when people use them.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you can tweet it there or post it, but once you download it, you're all set. Then you can go to a page and post it.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
Cool. Okay, so you're off screen share, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to screen share.
Okay.
Presenting to everyone. Got my Facebook up. And so folks, next step in the process then is, rather than posting to Facebook from inside the Partner Pro system, we simply go out here. Now that you've modified your picture or done whatever you want to do or selected whatever figure you want, the figures that let's see, I got way too many. That's not what I want. Sorry about that, but I gotta go find my pictures. Nope. Where'd I put them? All right. Shoot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wherever you put your pictures, I've got those figures here somewhere. I know I cleverly saved them so I'd be able to find them with no problem whatsoever. And now I can't find them. They're out here somewhere. Funnel images. There they are. Clever. I called them something really clever. All right, here they are. So I called them something really clever so I'd be able to remember what I called them so we could find them today. All right. So anyhow, so now that we've got a picture, we can just put it up in Facebook. What did I do? I clicked down.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh, I'm just reading something.
I don't want to create an album. Why is going on with an album? Be reading. Not be coming up on create an album. Oh, I know. I am clicking on album. My bad. Sorry about that, folks. All right. So let me back up. We're going to click. We're not going to click on album. We're going to click on photo video. And we're going to pick one. Just pick one. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Put it in there. Okay. And let's see if I still have. Okay. So I still have the little script that I copied. It's still on my clipboard. So there it is. So I just found out how many toxins I was putting in my body and my children. Whoa, check this out. Bingo, posted. There it is, posted. So now I have the one I modified, and I have the script, and there it is. I posted it. Now I can do whatever I want to do with it. So there we go. I can share it, etc. Now, what happens when somebody comes along and clicks on it? Click on it. You have to click on the link, and there it is. So they get their video. Okay. Then they get to opt in. If they opt in, I'm going to go Lenny. Let me use I'm going to use my single parenting address because that's never been used before. Oh, here we go. I've opted in.
Congratulations.
Now it's going to take me to a new video. And see, we're working our way down. Now I want to show you a few other things. Here's some stuff that you have now that the person is opted in, and now they're getting through the rest of this stuff. So there's lots more stuff in the funnel for them to look at. And I'm not going to spend time going down through this. You can do it yourself. What I would recommend you do is you go get your funnel and you opt into your own funnel and look at what you get, and that's what your customer is going to get. Well, let's go back to the Tools Rock office. Under Tools, and notice I click on Tools. There is Auto Mails. Here is where the emails are. The Silent Soap funnel has a series of emails. So the first email that goes is an email that comes to you. It says, congratulations, you have a new Silent Soak opt-in. So you know what funnel the person opted into, and it gives you their information. Then, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I closed it. I didn't mean to close it. Sorry about that. Back in there.
Mario had a question about the scripts. Is it okay if we modify them?
Well, write your own. Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So there you go, Mario.
Anyhow, back to the emails. So the first email, remind me not to hit close again. The first email that goes out it comes to you, and at the same time, the person who opted in gets a welcome email. Okay, it says welcome to the Stop the Soak movement. And it moves them on down through some other things they can do. They can click here and fill out a questionnaire. Now I'm gonna go to my emails now, and I'm just gonna show you what happened here. So if I go over to my email, this is going to be coming into this email right there. Notice I got the congratulations email. The guy was this Len Mooney guy at singleparenting.us. So now I know who he is, etc. If I go look at my singleparenting.us, there it is. I got the first email, Stop the Soak, 10 Simple Shifts ebook. I click here, I get the ebook. Now I suggest that you do what I said. Get your funnel, and let me close this without closing out of the emails. Get your funnel and go down through, opt into your own funnel, and see what exactly you get. Now let me come back to these emails again, because the other thing that this person gets is they get a form to fill out. And this form is a health questionnaire. So they can tell you what their greatest health challenge is. Do you have dry skin, acne, premature aging? Are you currently suffering from any digestion? Do you eat organic? I'm not going to read all those. But if they fill out that questionnaire and submit it, then you will get an email that says, hey, fill out the health questionnaire. Here's the answers that they gave. I suggest you contact them. And at the same time, you get another book. So this funnel, the message here is this funnel is very powerful. There's just so much stuff going on here. And let's see, let's go back to that. So we've already gone through. We come back to the original. So it starts here with the silent soak. And again, if you're not in the Partner Pro system, I strongly recommend that you get in. And it's really pretty inexpensive. I think, as I recall, the first level, there are 3 levels, and the first level is like $20 a month. And if you're building an Asante team, if you have 3 people under you who are in the Partner Pro system, you get yours for free. So it's pretty inexpensive, and you get all of this stuff. Now, the other thing that you've heard a fair amount about is the closing magnet. The closing magnet works almost identical to the silent soak magnet. It's just that they get a different ebook. Instead of the 8 things you can do to fix the silent soak or to swap things out in your home, they're going to get the closing magnet. The closing magnet might be somewhere. I don't think it's in the silent soak. You have to go to the closing magnet funnel to get it. And there's parts of the stuff that I don't really know yet. You know, it's all new to me too. I'm still learning it. But on Tuesday, on Lunch with Len, we are going, and that's our normal Tuesday and Thursday Lunch with Len. I'm going to come off the screen share. We are going to not cover the silent soak magnet itself, or the closing magnet itself. But we are going to cover the business assessment on Tuesday. We're going to train on how to do the business assessments. And then on Thursday next week, we have Michael Winiger on Lunch with Len as a special guest, and he will be teaching us about essential oils. So, does anybody have any, there's a lot to the funnel. I showed you where all the pieces are. You may still have questions. What you got to do to get this firmly embedded in your head is to go through it a couple times yourself. And there is a replay of this training, and I'll put it up in the Lunch with Len group for anyone who wants to watch it again. How are we doing? Were you able to follow me? And do you have any questions?
Yeah, Carol had a question. She wanted to know about the email address. Is that our own email at Asante that they come to?
Yes, it's your no. It's when you register the Partner Pro system. Part of filling out your system is you put in the email address that you want to use, so it comes to wherever you want it to come to.
Yep. And while you were talking, I did figure out how to do the clickable Canva link.
You
So,
did.
yeah. So what you got to do when you're in Canva, when you are in, you want me to screen share again so I can show you?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, screen share starting now.
I'm gonna like.
Okay, so when you're in Canva and you have your link down here, you can copy it, but then you'll click on this link, paste it in there, and apply it. Okay, that's applied. Here's where you want, when you download it, you need to change it to PDF. And when you change it to PDF, it makes the link clickable. Yep, save. Okay, so now, where'd it go? Okay, it wasn't here. Here? Oh, I think I brought up the wrong one.
Okay, well, I get the message.
Well, anyway, so when you download it as a PDF and then you save it, once you share it, when you click on it, it becomes a link that's clickable inside the image.
Okay.
And I think it wouldn't let me do that because I already did it. So if I did a new one, it probably would allow me to do it.
I wonder if we want it as a PDF file though, because I always use JPEGs on my Facebook posts. Okay. Anyhow, well, I don't understand. Not sure I know what you mean by that, Carol. I mean, this funnel can be, you can use this anywhere you want. You can put this in an email. You can just give it to people. I mean, you can do anything you want with it. It's a funnel, and you have a link, and you have JPEGs, pictures, PDFs, whatever you want to have. So, I mean, you can put it anywhere you want to put it. I don't understand. Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it means. Isn't it through Partner Pro? I mean, yes, it's through Partner Pro. That's where you have to go to get these things. You have to be a member of Partner Pro. To be a member of Partner Pro, you have to be in the Shift Up team. In order to be in the Shift Up team, you have to be in Asante. So this all starts with joining us. If you're not part of it, you are, Carol. I mean, you are an executive. This all starts. If anyone's out there is confused, this all starts by joining us in Asante, being part of the Shift Up team, which you automatically are. If you join us, you're in the Shift Up team, and then you have access to the Partner Pro system. And for you, the cost is either $20 a month or having 3 people beneath you that are members of the Partner Pro system. What I can tell you is for $20 a month, what you're getting here is so beyond awesome that, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Um, I mean, I'm not sure what you mean, Carol. If I wanted to install this funnel, a link to this funnel over on my website, I could do that. I could create a banner ad on my website, and people could click it, and come into the funnel. So yeah, I mean, I could put a link to it on a website anywhere. I could put a link anywhere. I could put a link in an email, which I will do. I'm going to email this out. Haven't done it yet, but yeah. So I don't know if that answers your question or not. Anybody else? I don't see any more. You know, there's a big time delay between questions and me seeing them, so I'm just sort of dragging my feet for an extra minute or so here till I see if there's any more questions coming in. And if not, I hope everybody got value. I hope it wasn't too confusing. I wasn't quite sure what the best order or best sequence to go through the bits and pieces were the first time through it. But hopefully this all makes sense. Could you install it somewhere as a web page? Yeah, that I don't know. That I don't know. Okay. All right. All right. All right, everybody. Well, you guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. And if you have any questions, look me up, or look up Laura, or look up the person who invited you here, or look up your upline, or whatever. If we can help you, happy to help. And you know, I'm happy to help you, even if you're not in my downline or anything, or my organization. I'm happy to help you. Again, we're not doing any cross recruiting or anything here. So, you know, if you have a question, if I can help you, just ask. No problem. I'm going to stop the broadcast. Here we go. Good question, Frank. If you remember when I was working my way down through the funnel, let me go back to my emails. See that form right there? So when you do fill out the form, you will get a free 35-page ebook, The Coming Organic Storm. This form, you filling out this form, or your customer filling out this form, right there, when your customer hits submit, that triggers that second set of emails. Does that answer your question? Does that make sense? Okay. Anybody else? I'll give it one more minute. It's all good. Okay. Mario, thank you, Mario. All right, folks. That's all then for today. We'll see you. Don't forget, Tuesday we'll be going over the business assessment training and the business assessment forms, and I'll be showing you how to do that business assessment. And next Thursday we have Michael Winiger. So block lunch with Len for the next little bit of time. Normally Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11:30. Today was a special session because I wanted to jump on this funnel, and several people had questions, so I wanted to jump on it and help you out a little bit. All right. So have a great weekend. Laura, you got any closing words or thoughts?
No, thanks everybody. We're available if you need help. That's all.
All right, buddy. Friends, we'll see you next week. Bye for now.
Bye.